What's going on, everyone? I hope that you're doing well and continuing to stay safe. So I know it's been a couple days since I put out, well, really anything, and I haven't really explained anything to you guys. I will explain what's going on. It's nothing bad. It's just I haven't really been feeling like uploading videos lately. We hit beta in Dead Cells. I don't know. I just don't feel like playing at the moment. But I do have a lot going on in my life. Again, nothing bad, just very busy with things. So I will keep you guys updated. You expect a video regarding future uploads and all that stuff either Friday night or Saturday morning, depending on where you are, depending on when I record it. So all that stuff. But just to, break up my little break, I wanted to do a series of Pokemon tier lists, starting with Generation 1. And here's the thing, and some of you may know this, but I am actually a huge fan of Pokemon. Like, unequivocally, just absolutely love everything about Pokemon. From the games to the merchandise. If you guys have ever seen like my facecam videos, you may have seen like different Pokemon plushies, and I do collect them. So I do love Pokemon. Again, games, merchandise, Pokemon themselves, the anime, I watch it occasionally. I just like everything associated with it. And so I wanted to do like a tier list of every Pokemon out there, but I'm going to divide it into generations because I'm not doing 900 plus Pokemon at once. That sounds exhausting for both me and for you. I would not expect you to watch that. So we are starting off with the original Generation 1. I do want to make a note that I am going to be talking about, as far as generations are concerned, I will be talking about their base forms and their Mega Evolutions, if those are applicable. If Gigantamax is not really something you can consider because it's kind of an in-game thing, it lasts 3 turns and it goes off. It's not really a thing. I can briefly mention it, but I won't put too much emphasis on it. But I will include Mega Evolutions in that generation. So, for example, we got Venusaur coming up. I'll talk about Venusaur and Mega Venusaur. So I'll discuss those. And so my rankings will depend on a lot of different criteria. So one is my personal history with it. So have I ever used it in a run? Did I enjoy using it? Another one is the competitive nature. So those of you who do know, I used to play a lot of competitive Pokemon. And I still keep up with the scene, so I know who's good, who's hot, who's not. I know all the stuff, but I don't really personally play that much. It's not really something that I'm a big fan of. Let's remove this out, by the way. So, yeah, and so competitive viability may or may not also impact, how I see a Pokemon. It may make a Pokemon that I don't really like the design. It may make it, just better for me. I'll come up with an example when I say it. Clefable, great example. Competitively amazing, but I'm not a huge fan of the design, so it'll kind of even out. Also, Alolan forms, Galarian forms, those will also be as part of the generation where the original Pokemon was in. So, and I just noticed this actually. So we have Sandslash and we have Alolan Sandslash. I'll be doing both of those together. So let's get started with Generation 1. And we're going to start off with Bulbasaur, who is one of the 3 original starters, along with Charmander and Squirtle. Bulbasaur is actually the starter that I like the most. I think it's cute. It's my favorite typing, which is Poison. Not much else to say, but I just like that it has a little bulb on its back. It's very cute, and it's cute in the anime, so I'd give it an A tier. Ivysaur, most of the time, and there are exceptions to this, most of the time I'm not a fan of middle evolutions. There are a few that I like, such as the one right before Greninja. I like that one a lot, but for the most part, I'm not a huge fan. But Ivysaur, I would say, is kind of an exception to the rule because it still looks cool. It looks like a teenager about to blossom into an adult. So I would keep it in B tier. Now we got Venusaur and Mega Venusaur. So Venusaur I'll do first. Venusaur is pretty cool as a concept because it's like a dinosaur with like a tree on its back. And I just find that interesting. So I've never really used it competitively. I've used Mega Venusaur competitively. So I'll keep both this and the Mega Evolution in B tier. I do like the design of the Mega Evolution. I think it's pretty solid. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was great. Charmander, I've never been a big fan of. Even when I was a kid, I started playing Pokemon right when I came out in the US, and I was never a big fan of Charmander. I always chose either Bulbasaur or Squirtle. Usually Bulbasaur, honestly. And so Charmander sucked against Brock, sucked against Misty. And honestly, I've never been a big fan of it until I became a big fan of lizards. And You guys are going to learn a lot about me during this series, but I love lizards. Like, I'm obsessed with them. And Charmander being one. I believe it's a lizard. It's a salamander. It's a slippery, slithery boy. I like it. It's cute. Is it my favorite? No. But, it's solid. Charmeleon, I don't like. That's not fair. I don't hate it. I just think it's kind of meh. I don't have much else to say about it. C tier. Charizard, I have a complicated relationship with Charizard. Does it look cool? Yeah, you can make that argument. I think there are way cooler Pokemon in Gen 1, but I think it looks good. What really makes me not like it as much has just been, it's two things that are related to each other. One is the abundance of people who just shit on all the new generations and use Charizard as their mascot. Is the mascot of the Gen 1ers, which is basically the people who only consider the first generation and that's it. But Pokemon are awesome. Pokemon exist and they're diverse and they're awesome and I love the vast majority of them. And I didn't like that people were using Charizard to like kind of shit on all the newer Pokemon. I didn't think that was fair. Also, not the best competitively. Gen 8 it got some nice stuff with heavy-duty boots and stuff like that. But design-wise, it's okay. Like, it's not my favorite. They made a better version of Charizard later. I'll put it that way. If we had something in between B and C, I would probably keep Charizard there. I'll keep it at the bottom of B tier. Mega Charizard X, it's cool. I like a black Charizard. I don't like the shiny form. Oh, also Charizard's shiny form knocks it up, so definitely B tier. I'll actually put it above Charmander. And I should keep Venus. This is fun. Excuse me. Charizard shiny keeps it up here. I'll also consider shinies if applicable. So Mega Charizard shiny kind of sucks, but the base form is awesome. I love that it's part dragon. Great competitively. Does a lot of cool things. So definitely A tier. And so when I said that they made a better version of Charizard, I wasn't talking about Charizard X. I was talking about Charizard Y. Charizard Y is awesome. Like all the questions I had about regular Charizard's design kind of went out the window with Mega Charizard Y because the flame is badass. The wings have like a really nice design. The shiny is, oh my god, it's one of the best shinies of all time. It's great competitively. It looks cool. Like, it looks badass. Like, all the stuff that people were saying about regular Charizard, I find applicable to Mega Charizard Y. I think this is one of the best designs out of the first generation. So, S tier. That is our first S tier. Squirtle's cute. It's cute. I don't have anything else to say about it. But, if it's cute, it's going to rank pretty high for me. I don't like Wartortle. I think it's ugly. Like, it looks like a grandpa. Like, you got the little, tufts, ears, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they are. I mean, they're ears, but, like, their wings. Is it a flying type? No, it's just a water type. It's kind of a boring design. I've never liked it. I keep it in D tier. E tier is, like, Pokemon that are, like, they are irredeemable trash. Wartortle is not that. Blastoise, I've kind of always been ambivalent about. I don't really care about Blastoise that much. It's a turtle. It looks cool. But, I mean, I've never been a huge fan of the Gen 1 starters. Even when I was a kid, I almost always got rid of my starter pretty quickly. And when I played through Gen 1 recently, I did the same thing. So, for me, when I play through the games normally, looks are like a huge portion of it. And I don't hate any of them. I just kind of find them meh. Mega Blastoise, kind of looks overdone, to be honest. It's just too many cannons. I understand it's good competitively. Not my thing. Caterpie, it's alright. Metapod sucks. Irredeemable. Butterfree's cool. I really like Butterfree. And really, what always sticks out to me for Butterfree is that anime episode, and for those of you who watched it, you know the one where Butterfree leaves and everyone's crying, and it was really sad. I have not recovered from that, but I love Butterfree. It sucks competitively, but I don't care. Shiny version's cool, too. Weedle sucks. Don't really have anything good to say about it. It's not even cute. Kakuna, irredeemable. I don't like either of these Pokemon. Their only purpose for me in the game is, okay, they have a canonical purpose in that it goes from Caterpillar to whatever, right? I get that, but I don't like the way they look. I find them annoying, and all they do is harden. So, not a fan. Beedrill's badass. Beedrill's cool. Mega Beedrill outclasses it in every single way. Mega Beedrill, easy S tier. Regular Beedrill, probably keep it an A tier. Mega Beedrill also made Beedrill freaking scary and competitive, especially in Gen 7. Like, it was good. Like, scary good. Pidgey is boring. Don't like it. Don't even think it's cute. D tier. Pidgeotto's slightly cooler. But still not a big fan of it. Pidgeot is cool. One of the first Pokemon I ever really liked. I think its Mega is also really cool. I like them both. Obviously, Mega Pidgeot is really good competitively. Regular Pidgeot isn't. But, like, they're both pretty solid. I like them. I like them a lot. Alolan Rattata versus regular Rattata. I don't like either, to be honest. If I had to choose, I would probably choose the original. Keep that in C, and I'd keep both of this in C. Is Raticate missing? Uh-oh. Raticate's missing. Alright, well, Alolan Raticate, irredeemable. It's bad. It's one of the worst. Yeah, it's bad. Regular Raticate, I'd probably put in C tier. Honestly, if I don't know where it went, but it's probably C tier. Spearow, boring. Fearow, boring. Don't like either of them. They don't have a purpose for me. Other than, like, looking menacing, which they aren't, because there's a better menacing-looking flying type later on. I don't like either of them. Ekans is cool. I like Ekans. Yeah, I got a fondness for Jessie, so I like Ekans. Arbok is badass, dude. Arbok is awesome. I love everything Arbok. It's got such a cool pattern to it. It's great looking. I love the color scheme. The shiny's pretty cool too. I think shiny's golden, which may turn off some people. That's fine. For me, I love Arbok. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I had such an adrenaline rush when the Ekans evolved into Arbok. Like, I loved it. It was awesome. Pikachu is cool. It's cute. I like the old Pikachu better than new Pikachu. But it's cute. Ash's Pikachu is cool. I keep it an A tier. Okay. I'm gonna say this about Raichu. I like it more so because it's kind of shitted on by the rest of the fandom, in that Game Freak just ignores it, and I feel bad for it. It's like the neglected. It's better than Pikachu in most ways. Like, it can learn Nasty Plot. It has a better move pool. I mean, Pikachu has Light Ball, which makes it really good, but Raichu has better bulk. Alolan Raichu is cool. I have a soft spot for Raichu. And it's cute. I think it's cute. I keep both of these in A. I like the Alolan form too. I think it's kind of derpy. I like it. Sandshrews really, really, really cute. That's enough for it to be an A tier for me. Alolan Sandshrews, alright. It's okay. Don't have a problem with it. Sandslash is cool. Not a huge fan, but Alolan Sandslash is awesome. This whole Sandshrew line, none of them are really good at competitive. Alolan Sandslash is a decent rapid spinner. Yeah, bumps it up. Regular Sandslash is like, it's okay. It's a rapid spinner. It is what it is. Nidoran female. All of these are going in D tier. I'm just going to say that right now. Well, this one goes in C tier. I don't like any of these guys. So, I think they are very boring. They're very vanilla. They have no redeeming qualities. But their evolutions, on the other hand, are amazing. Now, Nidoking is possibly my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. One of my top 5, potentially, of all time. I love Nidoking. And think about all the cool things Nidoking's got for it. Like, it's got good special attack. It's got decent speed. It's got great attack. It has a ridiculous-ass move pool. It's badass. It's purple. It's a poison type. Poison Ground is the only one in the game, along with Nidoqueen. There's only 2 Poison Ground types in the entire game. Like, it's got... I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing it in the anime. I wish Ash caught one. It's awesome, man. I love it. And it's the Pokemon that's used on Pokemon Red and Blue speedruns. Nidoqueen is kind of the same deal. I like her a lot. I don't like her as much as Nidoking because Nidoking's better in battle. But Nidoqueen's cool. Like, she's got a good look to her. She's got a good move pool. Got some defensive utility. So I dig her. The original mascot of Gen 1. Clefairy. Did you know that? Clefairy was the original mascot. Until they decided on the electric rat. But Clefairy's alright. I don't know how much... I remember Clefairy from that episode of the anime. Where it was just like this cult of Clefairies. Was it a cult? Yeah, it was a cult. Because Clefable was the leader. So it was a cult. Let's be honest here. And Clefairy's cool. It's cute. It's alright. It's a fairy type. I'm cool with fairy types. Same thing with Clefable. I'm not a huge fan of the design for Clefable, but, you know, it's up there. It's a really good competitive Pokemon. Okay, Vulpix versus Alolan Vulpix. Regular Vulpix is really cute. I'll keep this in the B tier. I'll keep regular Vulpix in the B tier. They're both cute. I like the contrast between ice and fire. Ninetales and Alolan Ninetales are definitely S tier for me. Fantastic Pokemon, honestly. And Alolan Ninetales is the prettiest Alolan Pokemon out there. Fun fact. Jigglypuff is really freaking cute, man. That's the top of A tier for me. Wigglytuff, she's got kind of crazy eyes. If you ever see the Gen 1 sprite, she's got crazy eyes. Very disappointed in this evolution. And she sucks. Like, Jigglypuff, it's not a competitive battler, but it's like a first Pokemon. You don't expect it to be good. And Wigglytuff you would like to be usable, and it's not. Zubat, the annoying cave Pokemon. I've never really been that annoyed by Zubats. Even as a kid, I wasn't. I was more annoyed by the Tentacle. It's okay. But it's still annoying. Golbat, it looks ugly. It's the mouth being wide open like that. Yeah, Crobat, different story. When we get to Gen 2, I'll talk about Crobat. Crobat, way up here. Oddish, I'm putting the whole line up here. I don't give a fuck. Oddish is cute. Vileplume is cute. Gloom is awesome. Gloom is like the depressed teenager. Alright, like, this is one of my favorite lines. I'm aware. I have a huge poison type bias. I am aware of that. But this is one of my favorite lines in the game. I think all three are absolutely perfect. You got Oddish as, like, the sweet, happy child. You got Gloom as, like, the angsty teenager. And you got Vileplume as just, like, this chill adult. And she's kind of a stoner. Like, I love Vileplume. Paris and Parasect, I don't like the designs. Parasect is cool. I'll actually keep Parasect in B. Parasect, I like that it's like, there's like a bug, but like the mushroom's taken over and it's like controlling. It's cool. Venonat's cute. Not much else to say. Venomoth is cool. Another poison type, I know, but not at the top of A tier. Probably around here. It's got some access to some cool moves like Quiver Dance and Sludge Bomb, Baton Pass. It's cool. I dig it. Alolan Diglett is so stupid that I can't help but love it. It's so dumb. And Diglett's really cute. I like Diglett a lot. Dugtrio's one of the laziest things I've ever seen, though. Alolan Dugtrio is also going to B tier. Again, if you can make something so absurd that I can't help but laugh, that's a win in my book. Regular Dugtrio, lazy. Regular Diglett, cute. Alolan Dugtrio, stupid but hilarious. Regular Diglett, it's really cute. Alright, Alolan Meowth, never liked it. Galarian Meowth, what in God's name is this? Regular Meowth, it's alright. Persian, it's alright. They need better cat Pokemon, man. Like, Liepard and the one before it, Purloin, are the only cat Pokemon I can remember that I've really liked. The rest have been kind of meh to me. Alolan Persian is inexcusably bad. I don't understand what they were doing with it. Alright, Psyduck, God tier, easily. Best Pokemon of all time. Psyduck. Golduck's alright, it's cool. Don't have a problem with it. Dude, if they just made Psyduck really fat, like Snorlax, I'd be down with that. That should be the Psyduck evolution. Shouldn't be Golduck. Should be really fat Psyduck. Psyduck's adorable, and it's cool in the anime. It's got a lot of psychic moves. It like has this weird mind control thing where it acts stupid and then like tosses Team Rocket off a cliff. It's awesome. I'm a huge fan of Psyduck. It is possibly And I think it is my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. That and Nidoking are my 2 favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. And yes, that would possibly mean they're both in my top 5 of all time. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have a top 5 list. Mankey. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Primeape is awesome. I really like Primeape. Actually, Primeape's going in S tier. I love Primeape, and I love Mankey. Primeape is like exactly what you would think a Mankey evolution would be, which is why I love it. Growlithe is freaking adorable. That goes in A tier. Arcanine is always been like this badass character. So Arcanine as A tier for me. I like them both. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, all S tier. Love them all. Poliwag is adorable as all hell. I don't know why I love Poliwhirl the most out of all of these guys. I love Poliwhirl the most. I don't know why, but I just do. I think it's just the eyes. Poliwrath is badass. It's cool. I wish it was better than it was competitively, but it is what it is. I like it, though. Abra's cool, I guess. Kind of sucks. It's a pain in the ass to catch, so that's going to knock it down a tier, honestly. I hate catching this thing. Abra's cool. I like it a lot. I actually like it more than Alakazam. But, you know, it's all B tier for me. No. You go back up here. I think Alakazam is well designed. I'm just not a huge fan of psychic types. Machop, I don't care about that much. Machoke, I don't care about at all. Machamp is awesome. Machamp's going in A tier. But the other two, I could care less about. Wait, where did I put Machamp? You go there. Bellsprout's cool. I like it. I think it's solid. It's not bad. It's another poison type. You know, gonna put these 3 all in B tier. Weepinbell's kind of hilarious though, because it's just like, it's a Venus Flytrap. They're evolving into a Venus Flytrap, and I like the idea a lot. I don't have much complaints with it. I don't know how you could make the design better. It's okay. Tentacool D tier. That's going down there. Tentacruel, A tier. Tentacool is ugly. It's not likable. It's not even cute. And it's everywhere in the water. Tentacruel, awesome. Badass. Got the little 2 gems on its head. I don't know what they are, but they're awesome. A lot of tentacles. No, I'm not going there. But Tentacruel is awesome. Alright. Geodude line. Don't like any of them. Never liked them. All of them go, including the Alolan forms, all of them are going in the D tier. I don't like the way any of them look. I don't like any of them mid-battle. I don't like any of them. Regular Ponyta is cool, I guess. Keep it at the top of B tier. Galarian Ponyta I do like better. Rapidash is awesome. I'll also keep that in A tier. I hate Galarian Rapidash, though. I think it's awful. I think it's one of the worst things that they've designed in Gen 7. Goes in the E tier. Galarian Ponyta is really cute. You know? How do they evolve it into this? Like, at least with regular Rapidash, you got Ponyta who's alright. Rapidash who's like a logical evolution. I don't understand what they did here. I don't get it. Slowpoke, that's an... Well, both the regular and the Galarian, easy S tier for me. I just love derpy Pokemon. Like, all of them. You're all coming up here. I love you all. Alright. Magnemite is okay. I don't have a problem with it. Magnezone's cool, but this is lazy as shit, though. That's going down here. All of you 3-headed evolutions are going down here. That's lazy. Magnemite's okay, though. Who's this? Oh, Galarian Farfetch versus Farfetch. Farfetch I've never liked. I've never liked the look of it. But, like, I don't hate it, so probably C tier. Galarian Farfetch is pretty cool, but, again, just kind of boring. Surfetch'd is a Gen 8 Pokemon, so that's exclusively Gen 8, so I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to rate it, but it's pretty high. Now, Doduo and Dodrio. This is when I was talking about Spearow being boring and kind of trash. Now, we got Doduo. Doduo is S tier because it's adorable. Dodrio is a little kind of scary to me. I keep that in A tier, but Doduo is very cute. Don't know why these two exist. I legitimately don't know. At least Dugong kind of looks cool. I'll keep that in C tier. Seal is lazy. The name sucks. It sucks. It looks stupid. At least Dugong's got that kind of whole derpy charm to it. All of the Grimer line is going in S tier. I love poison types. I love Grimer. They're all very cool. Grimer's adorable. Muck's badass. Rainbow Muck's cool. Rainbow Muck's my favorite Pokemon from Gen 7. Shelter's kind of alright, I guess. Cloyster's alright. They're good competitively. Do I have anything else to say about it? Not really. These four are all going in S tier. I know I have a lot of Pokemon in S tier. Do I care? No, I don't. I don't give a shit. It's my tier list. I'm gonna put things wherever I feel like. Hey, also that just means that they were that many good Gen 1 Pokemon. I mean, okay, Mega Gengar is a Gen 6 Pokemon, but it still applies. Like, they all look cool. They all, like, got some charm to it, and they got personality, and they're awesome in the anime. They're cool. Onix is stupid. I don't like it. I think it's ugly. I think Steelix is ugly. I don't like most rock Pokemon. Rock Pokemon are very, very difficult for me to like. Bottom of D tier. It's not irredeemable like these guys are, but it's pretty bad. Drowsy, I don't have an opinion on. Is that okay to say? That I don't have an opinion on a Pokemon? Because I just don't. Krabby, I don't have an opinion on either. Kingler's cool. Kingler's badass. That's going in A tier. It's just a bigger version of Krabby. We don't need Krabby. Krabby does not need to exist. Kingler can be like its own standalone Pokemon. It's cool. It's got Sheer Force, Liquidation, got Swords Dance, Agility. It's a very diverse Pokemon. It's got 130 base attack. It's a badass. It's got a giant pincer for a claw. And we will talk about Pinsir in a bit. Voltorb and Electrode are lazy. I don't like either of them. Down to the D tier for you. Execute, irredeemable. Execute's okay, or Executor is okay. I'll put it in B tier. Alolan Executor. This one made me laugh so hard. I can't put it in S tier, but it's good enough to be in A tier. I like it. Cubone, awesome. That's an A tier. It's very cute. Marowak, I'm not a big fan of the design, honestly. I like the lore behind it, though. The lore is really what makes it for me, so that's why I'd say keep it at B tier. Alolan Marowak is freaking sick. Like, I love... Everything I didn't like about Marowak, Alolan Marowak fixed. That's it. That's all you need to know. Hitmonlee, I'm a big fan of Hitmonlee. I put that in the top of A tier. I really like it. Hitmontop, I am not a big fan of. Even as a boxer myself, obviously I'm not professional. I box as a hobby, but they could have done better than just the freaking Little Mac combined with Baby Groot. Honestly, that's what he looks like. Lickitungs irredeemable. Should not exist. Licky should not exist. Coughing's awesome. Coughing, definitely A tier for me. Wheezing and Galarian Wheezing, S tier. Galarian Weezing's S tier. Regular Weezing I would put in A tier. Again, poison types. I like the lore behind it, but Galarian Weezing's lore really sets it over the top because it's a purifier. It's a fairy poison type. So it has all the smog that comes in and those little chimneys on top of its head which serve as a top hat, which is genius. It purifies the poison. That's freaking awesome. I don't like... Rhydon's cool. Rhydon's cool. What am I saying? It's Rhydon I don't like. Rhyhorn looks cool. I like the way it looks. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a rhino. It's cool. Rhydon is kind of boring. Chansey, I'm ambivalent towards it. It's what it is. What it is. It's insanely good competitively. Tangela's cool. I like Tangela. I like the whole idea of it. Tangrowth I'm not a big fan of, but Tangela is cool. Kangaskhan and Mega Kangaskhan are okay. I keep them in B tier. Is that alright? I mean, I like Mega Kangaskhan, but it's okay. Horsey, definitely A tier. I think it's really cute. Seadra, I think, is very forgettable, though. That's C tier for me. Kingdra's awesome. Kingdra's freaking badass, but Seadra ain't gonna cut it. I don't understand why either of these guys exist. They both kind of look stupid, to be honest. Staryu and Starmie are cool. I like them a lot. I keep them in A tier. I like Starfish. I think Starfish are kind of a very fascinating species. And the fact that their psychic type is, like, it makes sense. I like Misty as a trainer. Mr. Mime, I've softened up on Mr. Mime over the years. I used to, if you were talking to me for like 4 or 5 years ago, it would be down here, but I put it up here. Mr. Rhyme is cool too. I like it a little bit more than Mr. Mime. It's not as creepy. Wait, no, am I thinking of Mr. I'm thinking of Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme is the cool one. Mr. Mime is not. Mr. Rhyme is awesome. Scyther, that's an S tier from me. Fantastic looking Pokemon. Scizor is cool too. In Gen 8, after the Isle of Armor DLC, it now has dual wing bat. That's just a great stab flying move that's been needing for a long time. Jinx sucks. Electabuzz, don't like it. Magmar's ugly. Magby's cute. Magmar is ugly. Pinsir's cool. I really like Pinsir. Mega Pinsir. Oh boy. We're putting that in S tier, baby. Because regular Pinsir is okay. I like Heracross better. Heracross is a much better looking Pokemon. But it's still got that badass approach to it. Badassery will always get you high up on the list for me. Sorry about that, y'all. But Mega Pinsir is cool. It's like almost over-designed, but it's not. I love it. Tauros I've never really liked. I've always just... It's kind of boring. Plus, it's a pain to catch. Magikarp is cool. Gyarados and Mega Gyarados are cool. I never fell in love with, like... I'm not saying this to be a hipster, but, like, I never fell in love with the Pokemon you were supposed to fall in love with. Like Charizard or Gyarados or, like... Who else? Like Blastoise. I never fell in love with those. Like, if you look at my S tier, none of these guys were that popular. Like, probably Nidoking was. Like, and Mega Charizard was pretty popular. But, like, the rest of these are, like, Pokemon I genuinely liked from the start. And I loved them all. Like, even these ones are not, like, the most popular ones. Like Mega Charizard, Bulbasaur, those are fine. Like, Starmie, I don't know if people like Starmie. Lapras is okay. I don't have a problem with Lapras, but not my thing. Ditto's Ditto. Eevee's really cute. It's getting on Pikachu syndrome, though. He's getting a little overexposed. They haven't come out with the new evolution in 7 years. Like, they were doing it every other generation. Gen 2 they did it. Gen 4 they did it. Gen 6 they did it. They didn't do one for Gen 8, which is stupid. So, pick your shit up, Game Freak. Vaporeon is cool. Keep it in B tier. Jolteon's alright. I don't have a problem with Jolteon. Flareon's cool, though. I like the way it looks. Porygon's awesome. So that's going in A tier, but Porygon 2 is going to be... Porygon 2 and Porygon Z are S tier for me, but they're not here. So, Porygon, you going into A tier, buddy. Cute little duck. Lord Helix himself. Actually, that would be Omastar. Omanite, it's okay. I don't hate it. Omastar's cool. Keep that in B tier. Kabuto's pretty freaking cool. I don't know. I never noticed those eyes before. I don't know how you don't notice those eyes. I just noticed. I don't know. Kabutops is pretty badass. Not my favorite. I don't like rock Pokemon that much, but it's the best looking rock Pokemon in Gen 1, I would say. Probably the only... Oh, no, Aerodactyl's awesome. I forgot about Aerodactyl. Regular goes in S tier. Mega is going in B tier, only because I think they overdid it a little bit with the design. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. But regular Aerodactyl is awesome as is. Snorlax, cool. Snorlax is funny. Snorlax is me on a bad day. Going in A tier, buddy. Articuno. Majestic. It's alright. Zapdos is dope as hell. It's going up here, baby. I'll put you down here. Moltres. Never been a big fan of Moltres, even as a kid. Top of C tier, though. Don't hate it. Dratini, easy S tier for me. Dragonair, easy S tier. Where did I put it? Did I lose it? Yeah, it's right here. They're cute. Well, Dratini's very cute. Dragonair is, like, very majestic. It's a serpent. And then they all fucked it up by making Dragonite. I don't understand this. Is Dragonite Kind of cute. Yeah, it's kind of cute. Do I hate it? No. I think it's solid. But Jesus, man. Like, y'all couldn't... There was no consistency with this. With Dragonair to Dragonite. Y'all couldn't have made this consistent? I don't understand it. Mega Mewtwo X down here. Mega Mewtwo Y down here. Don't like legendaries on... don't like megas on legendaries. Completely unnecessary and ruins a lot of the mystique of Mega Evolution. Mega Rayquaza is also D tier. I don't care how cool it looks. It kind of fucks up the idea of a Mega Evolution. Did not need one. Should never have had one. It is stupid. And these two, they just look dumb. So, you're going down here. Mewtwo. Keep you at the top of B tier. Never been a big fan of it. I'm obviously, it's Mewtwo. It's the most powerful Pokemon in the game. Obviously, I respect it. Is it... You know, it's a good cat Pokemon, I guess. But to end on a high note, Mewtwo, or Mew, regular Mew, Mew 1. A very cute cat Pokemon. A very good Pokemon. Keep you in S tier. Can learn every move in the game. Pretty solid stats. It's very cute. Awesome in the anime. Also, Mewtwo's a dick in the anime. That's another reason it's going down there, because he's a jerk. He tried to legit kill people just to say people shouldn't harm people. That's a gross oversimplification of the movie. But, like, Meowth had the best line in that first movie, by the way. Also, Mewtwo was a dick in the movies. Like, let's be completely real here. Mew, on the other hand, was the savior in the first movie. Mew is awesome. Mew is perfect. Mew's perfect. That is it for Gen 1. What is my favorite Pokemon from Gen 1? It's obviously Psyduck. Nidoking is a somewhat close second. If I had to choose a top 5 from Gen 1, I would probably do Psyduck, Nidoking, Poliwag, Arbok, and... well, I'm not putting Megas in this, but... what was the one that Dragonair. That would be my top 5 for Gen 1. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I will do part 2 in a little bit, or Gen 2 in a little bit. But if you want the total count, if you want the tally for Gen 1, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I know how to count? Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26, 35 in S tier. Pretty solid, right? 39 in A tier, 43 in B tier, 30, 31, 30, 33, 33 in C tier, 30 in D tier, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in E tier. Overall, Gen 1, pretty damn good Pokemon. And we will be looking at Gen 2, which is my second most neglected generation. Gen 4 is my most neglected one, but Gen 2, got some interesting thoughts on that. So, I will see you guys later. Have a great night, everybody, and stay safe out there.